Hey, you know who it is. It's your boy, Shooter the Investor. I'm checking in for the gang, and I got a fun video for us today. Now, we're not going to be talking about stocks, securities, cryptocurrencies, what's going to the moon, etc. My name is Shooter the Investor, so I talk about different types of investments, whether it can be from cryptocurrency, stocks, real estate, season ticket buying, etc. Most importantly, investing into oneself. And since I do have a YouTube channel, I am monetized. I am creating content. I am posting content on TikTok, IG, short form reels on YouTube. I want to kind of walk y'all through my workflow process and how I use a particular website that provides AI service to make this a lot more seamless and smoother. So maybe you didn't know about it. Maybe you want to do what I'm doing and just don't know where to start. Well, I want to give you examples on how I'm doing it. So with all that being said, give you a heads up. I'm gonna be looking up, I'm gonna be looking down. I got two monitors here. I'm gonna be working on the cell phone. So I'm gonna try to keep my eyes on you guys because you guys are the most important. I just want to give a heads up. And another thing, y'all know I don't like white mode on my websites. Some of these websites don't have dark mode, so the color will change here. Bear with me. I'm just giving you a heads up. Don't give me a thumbs down. All right, I'm gonna do my best. All right, let's get into it. So first and foremost, right, what I use to record these videos, right? I have a setup. I got a 2-camera system now, right? I use a Elgato Cam Link, and I also use an Elgato chip that's in my that's underneath my GPU of my computer that I built, right? So that's all plugged up. And one of these days, I'm gonna unmount my camera and kind of give you a layout of my battle station. But I just want to kind of just give you a rough idea of what I'm doing. Now, you don't have to have this supreme setup. You can just use a tripod, your cell phone. Our cell phone shooting darn near 4K and 8K. You can definitely do that if you don't have the budget. A lot of this stuff that I have, I've already been purchasing. I've purchased cameras. I used to do photography, videos, etc. So I have all this stuff already. So I'm not telling you to go out and go spend $2,000 on a camera just to get high quality. That's not the case. You can do this on your cell phone. I have lighting set up in my room, right? 3-way lighting set up in my room. So that helps too. You want to learn about lighting, how to set up your camera, how to use your camera, even your cell phone, and then of course audio mixing, etc. Right? So that's a whole nother video. I might even just tag somebody you can kind of like tap in with them because I don't want to like bore you to death with that type of stuff. So I shoot using Streamlabs desktop. That's what you're seeing right now. That's feeding from my GPU, from my camera, and this video feed. So I record using that. So basically what I'm telling you, I use a DSLR camera. I use software. I have hardware to record these videos. I also have this microphone by Rode, right? Awesome microphone. I do have a link in the bio if you're looking for a good microphone with high quality. I love Rode. I have the wireless setup as well too. So that's pretty much like the base of what I use to record these videos. Now, so I use Streamlab. Once that video is complete, I use Adobe Premiere Pro 2023. Now, I do have a membership for that. I do pay a monthly subscription for Adobe. There are some other free websites that I'm going to talk to you about as well too, and I might transition over. We'll just see. I also use Final Cut. I have a Mac setup as well too. I'm very well versed in both programs, but majority of the time, my setup for my reels or long form videos are on Adobe Premiere Pro 2023. Give you a heads up. So let's go ahead and jump. Let's act like I just recorded this video. I actually just did record a video and I already cut it up, edited and sliced it. And so we're going to go take a look at that right now. So this is Premiere Pro. Right now, I have a wide screen, so you're not going to see it. And I kind of shrunk it down just so we can kind of focus in the area of where I kind of do my work. Now, I have different setups, and we're not going to break down each setup. I have a long form video setup, and I have a short form video setup as well too. What I mean by that, and I'll show you real quick. Come to sequence, and you can see that I am set up at 1080 frame size, horizontal, vertical, 1920. That is your typical horizontal, real TikTok, YouTube short format. Now, if I wanted to get into a wider and long form format, I will put this 1920 here and put this 1080 here. Basically, I will flip them and it will change my perspective of video. All right, hit OK and boom. So again, there's plenty of videos out there on how to use Adobe Premiere. I'm just giving you a quick rundown of how I set up. So as you can see here, my workflow here, I have my intro, right? I have these these cool little graphics here, which I got off of Motion Array, which is a website. Got off of Motion Array, set it up. You got, you got the shooter investor. And then these two right here is actually minted out because on my short-term video, I don't want these. These is my subscribe for YouTube and links in the bio little feed right here, right? So I moved those into a blanked out area. As you can see, it's hidden. And then my format for a short term is usually between a minute and 30 seconds, sometimes even shorter than that, depending on what I'm talking about. I'll come here. I have a setup for my sound preset here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can't see it. So I already have my sound that I enjoy, and hopefully you guys enjoy as well too. So I have a preset already made, and they have different presets as well too. So once you find something that you really like, you save it, make a preset. So once this video come in, it's super raw coming through the road. If I didn't edit this through sound or anything like that, it'd still be high quality. But I'll go in here and do my little tweaking. I'm familiar with auto edits or producing, etc. So I'll just come in here and kind of use my settings, my go-to, right? Boom, click that on there, smack that bad boy in there. Now we got the perfect audio that sounds uniformly with all my videos. Now, coloring. I can also go here and do some color grading. I try to record in the same time of day, but sometimes that's not the case. Again, when you get videos that have bright white, where you see me reflected right now, if I was to switch to something that's darker, right, obviously it's going to look different. So I'll come in here and I'll do a little quick color grade. I have presets set here as well too. Where's it at? That's not it. Let me show you my presets. Graphic, no, effects. Presets, dark or go to dark, right? So those are two different presets. If it's dark in my room, I'll click on that, brighten me up. If it's bright in my room and I want to go to a certain look, I'll just click on go to dark, right? So you can kind of, basically what I'm telling you, you can kind of set this up where it literally don't take you that much time. You just got to kind of tweak it and figure out what you're looking for, how you want to sound. Once you get that, then you're good to go. So again, I already did that, so I'm not going to do that here. It's not that type of video. Now we'll come in here, and let's say if I wanted to talk about my ebook, where to purchase it or whatever the case may be, I might have little action text to let you know, hey, my ebook's here, or hey, this article talks about this, or hey, these charts, or here's my watch list. I'll have those PNGs and I'll just input them into this right here, and which I need to do for this video. Matter of fact, I'll throw that in there. And then my outro, right? Thank you for watching. Another graphic cuts off. Then I'll export this, right? Control M, export, name it. Once it's complete, I'm gonna show you where I use this AI service. So let me move this out the way. All right, bear with me. Switching. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna switch this bad boy over where it's supposed to be. Let's change that up. Boom. Now, what are we looking at? This is video.ai. This is an AI website that will, this right here, this is a game changer. Now I'm actually going to show you how to edit using this, because I have not edited this video. This video right here is my 2023 watch list. This is the one that I edited into Premiere Pro. What I'll do, and you can create a it's a free site, but you can pay for membership. Now, the thing about it is that free site will allow you 75 minutes. Now, that's a lot of videos if you're doing short form, right? But if you're doing long form, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you can eat right through that. So I use this for short form, right? You can see on average, so a lot of my videos are like a minute and a half, 35 seconds, etc. So this, I do pretty well, right? You can upgrade, which I am planning on doing a yearly, because I use this website a lot. I really like it. So I'm planning on doing a yearly upgrade. I'm not telling you how to do it. I am not being paid by them. I'm just showing you the options here. That's all. You can do a monthly as well too. Now the cool thing, once you upload this, you'll come here, upload video. It's a drag and drop, or you can browse. I've already dropped the video that I want to do. You can close that. Now, let's say if you did not have all this fancy software where you can edit your sound and all that stuff, you can still use this, right? Me personally, I am very meticulous about how I present myself. So therefore, I'm going to run it through what I like to say is my process, and then use the AI service. So I got a video here. Let's open up the editor. Open up the editor, see what that looks like. Now you have these different templates, right? These are all the templates that comes with the software, right? And you can pick the template that you like. I have my templates, which you have to upgrade to use. But when you first do it, you can pick the templates that you already like and it will save it. So there's a couple of templates that I like to use. And where is it at? This one right here. If you need to come here and kind of straighten you out, it'll do so. If you need to make yourself a little bit bigger, whatever the case may be, right? You can see I'm set up as a 9:16 portrait. I can change it to landscape, square. It's this right portrait split where I can put 2 videos in one. That's kind of cool. I personally haven't used it. You have your landscape as well too. But for the sake of what we're doing, I'm gonna use the portrait. Now I kind of messed that up, right? Come in here. Oh, fix that. Now this is the edited video from Adobe Premiere. And let's look onto the left-hand side to all the features. Now you have your different backgrounds. You have the branded kit, which I have not used yet. You have your stock backgrounds, right? You can upload images, right? And do your own backgrounds. You have your text. You can add different texts here, right? And there's text, like it comes stock with a few, but if you have some text in your like Google text, you can add that here. You can change the style or whatever the case may be. Elements. You can add pictures, you can add videos, you can put a progress bar, which I don't like using. You can add your logo for branding or whatever the case may be, and even an outro. Then the fun part, the subtitles, right? This is where you see where everyone has their cool captions on their video. You're like, dang, how do you do that? Now, when you're using Adobe, you can do it in Adobe, but it's very difficult and it's very not user-friendly. This right here does it for you. It also has the editor, front size, and the cool thing, auto emoji. So if I click that, turn my emojis on, and I run this, boom, as you can see, we're going through it. Recognize everything. Now, let's go back because I just noticed something. This logo. Why is this? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, sorry. Delete button. All right, so let's go back. So you can pick different styles, right? So we'll let this run and we'll clean it up, right? Different styles. This is like the popular styles, right? You find you one that you like. I prefer using highlighted random words. I think it's pretty cool. Then I'll come to the editor. Once you come to the editor, this is your speech, right? This is your speech. This is where you can do your edits, right? I'm from the South. Some words I use is very, Southern. So this thing does not, this AI sometimes do not recognize that. So you have to go through here and kind of just clean it up, right? You want to clean it up. That's the only, I'll say, con, but at the end of the day, we all have different accents and slang. So you want to make sure you clean that up. Now, let's pause this real quick. It's very important. You have different font size, and this is what I mentioned. They only have a few fonts on here, right? So there's some cool fonts or whatnot. If you hear my kids screaming, don't mind them. I like using bangers, and then of course I actually kind of like use Poppins as well too. It's a Google font. Or if I want a real queen, I just use Beppis. You know, already know the vibes. And if I said that wrong, please don't come after me. It is what it is. You can make this bigger. You can change the color of it if you wanted to be in black, purple, whatever the case may be. You already know the vibes. Purple is royalty. I rock with purple. It's not my favorite color, but it's royalty. You dig? So we'll use that. You can do an underline. You can make it bold. You can center it, whatever the case may be. You can separate the words. And then you have these effects, right? So you can come here and you can block it. You can add a shadow to it. You can just use basic. I like the outline effect. And then you can come here and change the outline of it as well too, right? You can just kind of play with it. Find your brand, right? Your brand kit, what's hot in the streets. Hot, not even hot in the streets, what's hot to you, right? It's all about what you like. All right, whoops, close that out. And you can move this, right? You can move this where you want it, right? You can make this bigger, right? Line that up. And the cool thing, it has this grid lock, right? So it always puts you in the center where you need to be, right? You can see that like, boom, there's no take the guesswork out of it. So now we got that set up. Now I will come back to the editor and I'll start from the beginning. And the cool thing, like if it doesn't recognize it as a emoji, you can just come here and delete it, right? You know what it is. You know who it is. I already know. You know, right? I know me. You know who it is. It's your boy, Shooter, right? It has shooting here. So let's clean that up. Shooter, the investor. And if I want to be like super meticulous, I'll take this like so. cut, right? Boom, shooter the investor, exclamation point. You know what I'm saying? I'll come here and do the emoji, 100, because you know that's for the gang, for my squad. I'm checking in for the gang. Let's capitalize that. If I was using like the lowercase type font, then that would definitely stand out. I want that to stand out. And maybe I'll just boom, move that, put that there, and I got something for y'all. All right, move that. That's that little block right there. That's because it didn't recognize. They want to put emoji there, but it didn't recognize it. So I'll kind of go through this and just look and find those little areas, delete those. All right, make sure the spacing is good. Right. Clean that up. Just come in here, clean it up. And I'm just checking emojis right now. I haven't even really paid attention to the words. Come in here, clean that up. Gotta make sure we Gucci, you dig? Can't be having a little missing emojis there. Oh, it's your boy Shooter. Right now, we got rid of that. I already know how my intro is. I know what I say. And once you get that cadence of doing this, you too will be able to speed through it. Now, I'm gonna throw my headset on real quick. I'm watching this side right here. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna pose it there because I know polka dot is one word, right? Boom, bring that in. I'll capitalize the P just in case I change up the font. Right, just cleaning it up. It's all important. Just want to clean this up. XRP. All right, so I know that's not Ripple Ladder. I know that's Ripple Lab, right? Boom, Ripple Lab. Let's clean it up. That should be third because I messed that up in the video, but we're not. Yeah, it is what it is. And you can see, I said my second one on there, and it was actually my third one. Then my brain just clicked in and said actually my fourth one. It happens, right? Do I go back and re-record it? Sure, I could do that if I want to be super particular, but I think y'all get it, right? As you can see, this process allowed me to have those mess ups and go back. Like it ain't all ends all right. I can go back and go clean it up and redo it. But I mean, you get the point. I know what you're thinking. Like, shooter, come on, you want to be perfect, you want to blah, blah, blah. That's not a big of a hiccup, right? For me, in my opinion. IRA. Again, see my words drag together. That's Southern IRA. You know what I'm saying? IRA. Cardano. Right? So we got Cardano, right? So I can think you guys get the point, right? At the end of the day, you just want to come in here, clean it up, make sure you're good to go. Certain things you want to make sure that you always clean it up. And I know you're like, well, shooter, you just left it with the little mistake there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it happens. Now, what I'm looking at, I'm going to show you guys the end process phone. Um, on my phone and where you can download this, right? But one thing for sure, two things for certain. Let me clean this up real quick. Clean out my A's, Cardano, make that caps. Shout out to the Cardano gang, because that's what that was supposed to be. And I'll get rid of the joystick. Actually, I want that there. Huh. And I can get creative with it. Get creative with it. Corona, okay. 10 to 20x. Right. So we already got this X here. 10 to 20. Let's keep it uniform. 10 to 20. Potentially the next bull cycle. right? Let's get a bull here, right? Let's get the bull, right? We got a bull emoji. Let's put the bull there. Cycle. That's like menstrual cycle, isn't it? Let's see if we can find a different cycle. There we go. I was like the menstrual cycle. Clean that up, bring that in a little bit. I think we're Gucci there. We can go back and kind of look and see it on the big screen. Next. I like that. V chain. So, right, V chain. V chain. We go back. See what I said. Right. So they call it as change. So we get rid of that. Boom. Y'all hear my kids on that? Kids is loud, fool. It should be jump start, but again, certain words just sound crazy. I like the little kangaroo there, right? Y'all get it how simple this is, right? It's your boy Shooter. Go back. Boom. Thank you for watching. We litty in the city. Now we download the video. I'm cool with that. I like the coloring of it. I might come back here and just make sure I kind of like place this somewhere where it's not like in my face and my chin or whatever the case may be. But I'm cool with it. I like the size of it. I like the color palette. It goes with my brand, purple and yellow. Shout out to the Lakers. You already know how the vibes is. And then boom, I come here, I'll download it. Now, once I go pro, I'll be able to export this in 1080, but I already edited in 1080. Will this bring down my resolution? I don't think so. I think I still keep a good resolution. If you're into film and all that stuff, correct me in my comments below. But I like this. Boom. Confirm. It does its thing. It's doing this thing. And I'm done, right? So if I go back home, and this takes a little minute, if I want to put this on my phone, now I can download this from the downloads file, and it's right here, 2023 watch list. I can download this clip. It's still preparing. You can do it here, save it, send it to yourself, Dropbox, however the case may be. Take that off. Or I have it pulled up on my phone. Now, when you pull up on the phone, it's the same website. What I do highly recommend, and they actually let you know this on their actual, when you log in, is to change this into desktop mode. For your Samsung users, Android users, you have the 3 dots here, and you can change that into desktop mode. I don't know if it's going to show up as you can see it, and it works perfectly just on the desktop mode. Now, that means you can do the same thing that I just did by editing on your phone the same way from desktop mode. I don't highly recommend it. I'd recommend if you can get to a laptop, iPad, that PC, whatever case, to do your edits there and then use the app to upload the actual clip. So now I'll just come here and click download clip. It's downloading. You can see the little notification here is downloading. You can see my other clips here. It's finished. I'll come to my gallery. We lit. Boom. We litty. Now I just go to IG, Reels posted, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Fanbase. Those are 4 places where I'll keep my social. I'll run them up on there. Same thing. I come up with a nice little caption. Probably use ChatGPT to come in with some optimized captions, whatever the case may be. And I'll sit in front of here. I'll take about 2 or 3 hours, record content enough for about 2 weeks, 5 business days. I don't post on Saturday and Sunday because nobody's really on there. Monday through Friday. That's 2 weeks worth of information, and it's automatic set. I'm set. I have it on my phone. I can upload it. I have it on my desktop in a file, and I can be like, okay, I'm posting this, this, and this. Now, if it's breaking news, then I try to get it out immediately. But if it's something that I can sit on, that's cool. And I just let it, set up a post. I can set up scheduling posts, just post it out. So therefore, I'm constantly being consistent. One thing for sure, when you're in the content creation space, consistency is the key, right? I don't like to post a lot a day. I'll post one time. I'll give you one time. I'm not about to spend all my time because I have other things to do. But if I can consistently post, especially around the same time throughout the day, that's going to let people know I'm alive and I'm still moving content at the best of my ability. So hopefully that helped you guys out, man. If you got questions in the comments below, please hit me up. If you got questions and you see this on like any of my social platforms, fan base, TikTok, IG, YouTube Shorts, wherever, I'm on Twitter too. If you got questions, please drop them in. If you got other ideas on other websites, let us know in the comments, man. We one big community, this family, y'all gang. You already know, man. Again, if you learned anything today, go ahead and drop me a thumbs up. Share this video with your partners, and all them. And then, of course, click the bell to get notified. And if you like content like this, let me know. And also, go check out my last video that I just put up. I think you might be surprised about Bitcoin. It's your boy, Shooter, the investor. I checked in for the gang. Peace, y'all. Yeah. Giving y'all some different type of flavor, you dig? Love.